everyone, my name's Miranda and it is once again time for my annual list of top 10 OTPs. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down all the ships I fell in love with this year and I am so excited. I got my list right here. So in a particular order, let's start off with my top 10 ships of 2016. Coming in at number 10, we have Rhys and Feyre from the Court of Mist and Fury / A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and this couple I feel like is going to be an OTP for a lot of people. I always had a feeling that Feyre was going to end up with Rhys even after reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. So getting around to A Court of Mist and Fury, I was super excited, and what I really love about them too, I think, is not only are they super hot and super attractive and super funny, all that stuff, but Rhys really together with Feyre is breaking down the kind of stereotypical first love at first sight, all that encompassing kind of love that we see a lot of times in YA novels. And I think that's a really important message for a lot of people to see, and just the way you get to see people in basically a relationship and how they deal with mental illness, because both Feyre and Rhys are dealing with PTSD, and how they support and love each other I think is really great, and I'm really excited, although a bit worried to see how heartbreaking and how heart-soaring, which yeah, A Court of Wings and Ruin is going to be when it comes out in May. Number 9 is going to be Cedric and Adelaide from The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This is a really cute OTP, and I actually asked Rochelle Mead about them when I interviewed them, and she said it's one of the most fun relationships she's gotten to write because Adelaide and Cedric are so right for each other. They would just be making out the entire book if they can. I love how they have this whole kind of flirty banter going on for so much of the book, and you know it's going to turn into something more before even Adelaide or Cedric realize it, and it is just so cute, and I'm excited to hopefully see a bit more of them, even though they're not going to be the main characters, in the Midnight Jewel, I think is the second book. I just think they were really cute, and I would love to see them on the big screen someday because they were adorable. After that, I have Nora and William from the TV show Scam, which is a Norwegian TV show that absolutely blew up this year. I'm sure you saw it all over Tumblr, and Nora and William were the main couple in season 2. A lot of people don't like them, and they're not the perfect couple. Like, they have their issues. William particularly is a bit of a douchebag, but he does change for Nora. I do like that he kind of challenges Nora's like almost holier-than-thou moralistic compass, where she is almost too moral in a way and like refuses to see the other side. Sometimes he kind of challenges that and saying like, okay, yeah, I did the right thing, but did the right thing really make a difference in the end? It was so sad in series 3 when they kind of took a break because the actor who played William wanted to go on to other roles. I'm hoping he'll come back, or at least they'll make them together. And then my favorite scene of them of all time is when she's freaking out for various reasons. She's basically having a panic attack, and he kind of calms her down and is like, you're not going to die, don't worry, because she's like, my heart's beating so fast, I feel like I'm going crazy. And he's like, you're gonna be okay, and he puts her to bed, makes sure she goes to sleep, and then he writes the homework article that she's been stressing out about and freaking out about. He writes it for her, and it's just really cute, and I think that right there shows you how much William does care about Nora. So I really think they're really cute, and I'm hoping maybe we can get William to come back eventually now that Scam has kind of blown up. After that, I have Etta and Nick from Passengers by Alexander Bracken. This was my first OTP of the year since Passengers came out in January, and as I was reading it, I was like, I think they're going to be on my 2016 OTP list, and lo and behold, 12 months later, they still managed to make it on this list because they were so dang cute. I think they were really great, and again, this book kind of challenged the idea of falling in love at first sight, because it wasn't like love so much. It was more like, yes, they did love each other, but they also supported and kind of needed each other in a way that was equal. It wasn't like Etta just needed someone to help her and save her, and there's even a part where she says something like, I don't need someone to save me, I need a partner. So to show that they're really on equal footing, and I think it's really great. They also have really good chemistry, guys. Like, I cannot wait for this to be a movie if it ever gets picked up, because they're gonna be so hot together. After that, I have Magnus and Alex from The Hammer of Thor, which is the second book in the Magnus Chase series. Magnus and Alex, while not an official couple yet, are definitely on the way to being there. Alex is an amazing character. They are the first ever transgender, gender fluid, non-binary character that I have read in a book ever. And the fact that it's in a children's book is even more amazing, and the fact that it's just a part of who Alex is. It's not made to be anything strange. I really love Magnus and Alex together. They remind me a bit of Percy and Annabeth, just how they constantly pick on each other and get starstruck by how cute the other one looks potentially, and just how they seem to have a really good connection. I'm really excited to see where it's going to go in the rest of the series, even though I don't think there's one book left, right? So in the last book, I'm really excited to see where it's going to go, because definitely the ending left it up that there definitely something's going to happen with them. So after that, I have a very, very spoiler-ish OTP, so if you have not seen Rogue One, please turn away now, because my OTP for that is RebelCaptain, aka Jyn Erso, oh, I don't know how to say that, and Cassian Andor. So this is a ship, again, spoilers for Rogue One, so please skip ahead to the next one. This is a ship that is more of like a what could have been, because they definitely did not get a happy-ish ending, but they were really, really good together. Again, this is another couple that challenged each other and that on paper didn't seem to like each other at all, but they were very similar, and I think one of the best moments is when Cassian kind of takes Jyn aside and says that, like, she is lucky because she's gotten a life where she gets to pick and choose who she wants to care for and what she wants to care about. Cassian hasn't got that. I'm still so depressed because, like, my life goal was for them to be Poe Dameron's parents, so I am so sad that that did not come to fruition, but who knows in Star Wars? People come back from the dead all the time. Not really, Darth Vader did, but he was a very, 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 very changed man. So they're just really cute together, and even though we didn't get a happy ending, I will read my fan fictions until the cows come home and until I am finally convince myself that the ending of Rogue One was not the actual ending. After that, I have another OTP from the TV show Skam. Skam? I don't know how you say it in a Norwegian accent. Skam? I don't know how I say it. But that is Evan and Isaac, and they are the main couple of Series 3, which is the most recent series. They're so cute together, honestly. I think this was a great, again, portrayal of a relationship, of someone being in a relationship with someone with a mental illness, and how, yes, it's different, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be radically different. It's just little things, and you just have to take it minute by minute, day by day, and not get overwhelmed by the searing possibility of the future. I think Skam did it in a really nice way of showing that, like, the mental illness doesn't have to be the person, but it's not something that you should keep from someone and be ashamed of it. You should be able to talk to your partner about it, and they should be able to support you and understand you. After that, I have Lucy and Wyatt from the show Timeless. I really, really like Lucy and Wyatt. I mean, they're your basic couple, honestly. Like, there's nothing really new about them, but they're just so freaking cute together, and the fact that, like, they've just supported each other and fought for each other, have all of the tropes of the perfect OTP, and I'm really excited to see where they're gonna go for the rest of the season. Because my roommate, when I was watching it with her, she's like, do you think they're going to put Lucy with Flynn? And I was like, don't you dare even say that. She is with Wyatt. So if they start making a freaking love triangle, I am not going to be happy with you guys. I'm going to get my lightsaber and get down to wherever they film this and be like, stop it. Then after that, I have Jancy from Stranger Things, which is Jonathan and Nancy. I really love them. I wish season 1 had ended with them together, but she had to get back with Steve, and now season 2 is going to be a love triangle. They're just, I love, again, this is one of those, you can tell what, like, my OTP is, because they're all, like, couples that, like, are opposites kind of, and, like, challenge each other, but, like, support each other through challenging each other. And Jonathan was really the one that believed in Nancy the whole way through about Barb, and Nancy supported him in finding Will, and they grew close together even though they really hadn't been before. And, like, honestly, I remember watching Stranger Things, the first episode, and then, like, going on and, like, looking up who played Jonathan, and Jonathan's description was, he has a crush on Mike's sister Nancy, and I was like, don't do this to me, Wikipedia. Don't make this a lie. If you have not checked out Stranger Things yet and you think you would like it, honestly, check it out. It is so cute, and I really think now's the perfect time that we're all off of school and stuff, and we're home for the holidays, and we want to avoid our family. Go in your room and binge watch Stranger Things. And then lastly, my #1 OTP of 2016 is Caramel, aka Kara, and Monel from Supergirl. One thing that I really didn't have in Supergirl last season was a romance, which is not necessarily bad. You don't need a romance, but it does make it cute. You know, it adds kind of a fun element to it, and Monel in general has added that fun element to Supergirl, I feel like, because he's from Daxam, which is a land of partiers. He challenges kind of Kara's beliefs. Again, challenge. That's like the theme of 2016 OTPs, challenging our loved ones. They're just so cute together, and the fact that now they're disguising this kiss as pretending that neither of them remember it, I think is going to add so many layers. And Monel's secret too, which I think after reading all the theories online, I'm in the theory that he is the Prince of Daxam, whether that's a legitimate prince or an illegitimate prince. I feel like he is the prince, so once Kara finds out, she's going to be like, oh boy, I kissed the prince. So there you go. Those are my OTPs of 2016. Please feel free to leave your OTPs down below. And let me just say, there was a very specific OTP, aka Rilo, that was going to be on this list, but I feel like there's potentially even greater good for them to come once the new Star Wars movie comes out next year. So look out for them on my 2017 list, because I feel like something may happen. Unless they turn out to be brother and sister, then burn this whole video. Forget I said that. Please feel free to leave your OTPs of the year down below. If you watched any of these shows or any of these books or any of these movies and have the same OTPs, different OTPs, leave them all down below. Make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel down below to be told to make all sorts of new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!